Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome and all back to some more Rebirth. For now that the rust has been slaked and slucken. One of those was a word, the other two weren't, and the one that actually was a word doesn't actually mean what I want it to in that context. So basically what we can assume from all of that is that I'm a moron. Either way, I have got over the slight rustiness I'd built up, I believe. So it's time for a little bit of Eden, and we've actually got kind of an interesting setup here. We've got the Necro as well as the battery, so that's probably good. First item room! Ooh, Judas's shadow. That's very good, but the obvious problem is I have no idea how much health I have. We're not on an XL. This is actually kind of interesting. We'll go in here. Okay, that's nothing. I think what I need to do is kill myself. That probably sounds really weird. Oh, I have got quite the tears already, as well as the shot speed. That's a real... Yeah, I actually do. That's a really nice start. If I can Judas Shadow successfully and actually get a health up, maybe off the first boss, then I am really going to be in a phenomenal position for the rest of the run. I feel like I actually have an opportunity to legitimately take tactical damage. I mean, all my damage is obviously very, very tactical, as you all know, guys. But I, you know, this excites me. This excites me in a way that I never thought it would. So basically, all right. Well, this room can always kill us no matter. Yep. Thanks for that. This room can always kill us no matter what. So, is it just me? Or is this ridiculous? Like, was that room, it's ridiculous. So, Dingle. Well, we're just going to do that and one-shot Dingle. And we do get a HP up. So, I think it does actually just make complete sense to just kill myself. I've taken 1 heart of damage. So, I only had 2 hearts to begin with. So I've not actually really lost out. I've just swapped them for Judas's shadow damage. And now we're Mega Judas with bandages on our face. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't see really this maleficent force of shadowy evil being all like in a bathroom somewhere with I cut myself and it hurts and I'm trying to put bandages on and I didn't do a very good job and I want my shadow mummy. I don't know what a shadow mummy is. It's either just a really evil actual mother like Isaac's mother himself, or it's like an Egyptian shadow mummy, in which case it sounds a lot worse. So for the first time in forever. God, that is so 2013? I've actually forgotten when that even came out. That is how old that is. That is... Should have just let it go. God. Rage Gaming! A year and a more old jokes, because that's how we do. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that shadowy mummies would be terrifying. I've seen the Mummy film. That scared me loads as a kid. There's something... I'm just going to actually necro this room. I feel like that's probably better. They're annoying, and I don't want them getting all up in my face. I think there's a lot of films that you watch when... that's okay. A lot of films that you watch when you were a kid, that when you watch when you're an adult, and you're like, how did that at any point scare me? But when you're a kid, it was terrifying. For me, there was a film called Jeepers Creepers, which I thought was the worst thing in the world when I was little. Hell, actually, when I was little, I used to get terrified of the film Eight-Legged Freaks about giant mutated spiders. I was so scared of it. And now when I watch it now, it's like, this is a comedy. This is actually a comedy. I don't know if that says I was just a wimp as a child, because, you know, that's clearly not true. I was the world's manliest child. I just was so good at everything. I lifted weights. I pulled trucks. I could compete with the Hulk in an arm wrestling match. I could fix a car with my eyes closed and my mouth and with teeth in my mouth. I don't know where I was going with that one, but the point is that I was the manliest child you've ever seen. As we talked a while ago about muscled babies, where do you think the inspiration was that from? But it also probably means I was very, very scared of movies. Do you guys have any sort of movie that now you realize that is literally not scary, but when you were younger really kind of freaked you out? I bet probably everyone does. This is a very easy basement floor. Damage is very, very good. Of course it is. Monster is very easy to take out. This is all going very, very well. Like, let's not waste precious black hearts for the time being. That's the main deal. I'm going to be both really happy and upset if there's a devil deal I want to take, because it will take, you know, my only actual heart, and that kind of scares me. I feel like always my problem with Judas's Shadow is that I don't have any refillable backup hearts, and I get a little bit clumsy and take too much damage. So we've got the caffeine pill there, and we've got a triple red chest room, which is okay, but it may head us towards some... Ooh, Guppy's tail, very, very nice, and a troll bomb, that was very, very close. Obviously, I'm going to take Guppy's tail, that is awesome. And then, yeah, I guess I'm going to take the caffeine pill, because why the hell not? Wow, I don't really look like Judas's Shadow anymore. I look very much like some very freaky guy who has had about 50 coffees, and for some reason he's decided it would be a great idea to roll in some charcoal. I don't really know why he's thought that, but that was his plan, and, you know, it's a look that he's making work for him, and you can't blame him for that. Yeah, I necroed that room because I was like, it's always a little bit of a finicky room, that one. When you can't obliterate the spiders, you tend to take a little bit of accidental damage, so I think that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I'll be very interested in seeing which is the least scary film that you guys experienced when you were younger. I think that'll be kind of nice. Caffeine pill proving very actually useful right now, as it lets me outspeed those guys very handily. Getting a lot of bombs, which is good. We were severely low on them. This is one of those rooms. You know, one of those rooms where you walk in and you're like, oh god, it's this room! And they are like the worst rooms in the game to get, for what I feel like is obvious reasons. So we need to really get rid of the bomb flies, the bomb spiders even. That's the main reason this room is horrific. Currently, the actual big flies are on a path that means that they won't... Yeah, this room is absolutely horrific. It is horrible. And the fact that I didn't have Necro in it is really, really upsetting. I'm glad I actually got that health there. That would have been, yeah, that would have been awkward. We'll see if we can't get over that. And we get Bob's rotten head. That is just a massive, massive shame. So back to the Necro, which we do have a charge on. Honestly, we just got to basically assume that we got the Necro in that one. That's what we're going to go with there. That was a little bit of a worry. So we are going to bomb here, because obviously we get Tinted Rock. We need the precious, precious health that will and did provide. Fantastic. I feel a lot better now. A lot safer than I was before. Calm down, you room from hell. The freaking red fire's there as well, just getting ready just in case. Isaac's head is okay. I mean, the damage is obviously pathetic, but it certainly has its uses. I mean, maybe I should have gone and got the battery just so I had Necro ready for this room, but I was kind of just relying on the boss to not be horrible, and while it's a specific version of the Husk that is actually a little bit ridiculous, it's also a version that's fairly easy, at least when there's only one of them, so I'm not too worried. The speed is not really what we need right here. This is very bad. We look a little bit cool and evil, I'll admit, but at the same time, the fact that we're moving this fast, this is take damage you wouldn't take otherwise speed, and that is a concern. That is a very, very big concern. The reason I'm doing an extra room here is because I really want to get a key. I feel like I need a key right here, and it's upsetting me that I just don't have it. Come on. Come on. These guys should not be that difficult. I just really don't want to take stupid damage from them, because they are very good at taking health. See, right there. They are very good at taking health off you in a moronic way. So the real question is, do I want to clear more rooms? I mean, I do have the Necro nearly back and a battery, so I can clear some rooms pretty easily. Surprised that the secret room's not actually there. This room is fine. These guys don't take a lot of killing. Even with low damage, they're always actually fine to deal with. And now we've got a Necro, so we can freely clear the last room, pick up our battery, and... well, that's awkward. I'll admit that's a little bit on the awkward side of things. So I'm going to assume then that our secret room... No, it's not there. Where is our secret room on this floor? Have I been lied to? I feel like I've been lied to, and I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. Either way, we are certainly good to move on with our lives as the world's fastest Judas's Shadow. I mean, this is ridiculous. If I get more speed ups, we are gonna have we're gonna have a problem here. Are we having a problem here? Yes, we are. We are gonna be, and it is not good. Item room, damn you, you massive tease. This actually no, I'm okay with this. I actually think this is fine, mainly because our damage is good, and also because I've got Necro, so I'm going to deliberately split them all up into the small ones, and then just Necro the room, and I feel like that might work really well. Also, you know, ironically, this is one of the rooms where having the kind of speed that I am rocking, we'll do this and split them into the two little ones, just because I don't want to accidentally take damage for being too greedy with the value I wanted out of that Necro. But this is one of the few rooms that moving at ridiculous speeds really does help, so I'm okay with that. Annoyingly, that was a full health pill, but at least we know what it is now. And we are now carrying mysterious pill number... Oh, that sucks. But at least it wasn't the champion that got me. They kind of split up and changed paths there, which is very much, I would say, unfortunate. Can we please kill it? Lovely. Good. They always panic me to the rooms filled with these guys. They're so very good at hitting you. And yeah. Okay, so again, we've had another floor where I've gone in every wrong direction possible, which, you know, I'll admit, is a little bit upsetting. That worked out nicely. He shouldn't be able to hit me again. And key. Not a key, but a very decent amount of money, so I can't actually be too upset about that one. That room is just altogether massively pointless in every respect, but we're not going to worry about it. How did the guys at the back die so quickly? Did I hit them? I don't actually remember hitting them. I feel like something went wrong there. Why is everything else moving faster, or am I just slow in the brain right now? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like, despite me being this quick, everything is still pretty damn quick compared to me, and I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. Can you please die? Like, my damage is ridiculously good, and he is taking some killing. So we really do need to get hold of some keys on this floor, which... Actually, I just realized, no, that's not the secret room. Damn it! If we could have gotten the item room via secret room, that would be wonderful. I'm not going to do this room with the kind of speed I'm moving at. I'm just not. I was going to walk into their shots. I am so very happy this is the bat room, because if it was the other room, I would be in severe trouble. If it was the one filled with all the worms, I probably couldn't move fast enough to actually get out of it. And we pulled it off reasonably nicely. Any key or anything like that? Nope. However, we do have an arcade, which hopefully will have something. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is it. You massive tease. He literally showed me the key that I wanted. Did we just get... Wow, we did. That's... Alright then. I feel like that's a very lucky payout for a slot machine there. That gives us a lot more chance to do this. Damn you, fly. If only I was Kane. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Please. Oh... Come on, I can do this. Don't give me random health. I don't need random health. Alright, that's good. Feel like you should just build up a higher chance to succeed. This is the one. Seriously, I have been offered so many keys, and I'm just not allowed the keys. I'm going to win the bombs, aren't I? Oh no. Well, at least it's consistent in screwing me over, so that's something. Okay, last chance. Boom. Yeah, alright, awesome. So, we can leave here now. That worked out very, very nicely. It's a good job we got the 10 payout from the machine, and we couldn't have done that. Seriously though, guys, I cannot overestimate to you. I, like, tap, and I am speeding away here. Turret Baby is, well, not great, but actually with the speed that I'm moving, I can probably get some reasonable value out of him. So, I'm not terribly upset with that. And then we're also going to go in the shop, hopefully get a good item, if not buy a key and open this golden chest. I think that sounds like a plan. Black candle, there is no other decision to be made here. That is wonderful. And it's, you know, it really complementing our kind of dark look that we've got going on here. I think we've got a real style for ourselves, and that's really good. And as good as being Judas's Shadow is, if we don't get some actual more damage upgrades soon, we are very much going to start feeling the heat, and that's kind of annoying given just how strong we supposedly should be right now. Okay. There we go. Anything good in here? Would have done red chest, because obviously I have Guppy's tail, but is not to be. That was quite the dodge I feel like I just had to do there, but I managed it nicely. We got some flies, which will hopefully... Damn it! Of course I hit the freaking champion. No. No, Cursed Skull. Nobody likes you. Nobody. Not even your own mother. And that may sound harsh, but if you give birth to a skull, you're going to be a little bit concerned, I would say. You can die, please. Come on. So, basically, let's hope we don't get an awful boss. That is a little bit annoying, but at the same time, it's definitely doable, you know, without taking damage. And that's really the main part there. I might actually necro. Oh, that was... I didn't actually expect that to happen. I thought it always did shots that just kind of faced you a little bit. That actually took me by surprise there. That's a shame, but we do manage to kill it. I actually really want... I was just about to say, I actually just really want some HP up, so that, strangely, is a really good thing to get. And the goat head, is that worth it? Is that worth giving up the very valuable HP of being Judas's Shadow? We only have 3 floors left that we could get Devil Deal. We have a lot of evil, and I've got a lot of buffer. I'm actually going to not take that. I think the health is a lot more valuable right now. Now, annoyingly, we, of course, don't have ourselves any keys, but we're kind of just going to have to... Well, I'll do this pill just in case it was bombs our keys, but it is not, so we'll just move on. I know I could go find the secret room, but I've only got 4 bombs, and it could be in a lot of places, so I'm not entirely desperate to do that. Are you a wizard? Actually persisting through the floors. I do want to open that stone chest. Like, a lot, actually. I just don't really... I mean, I can't really do this without you a wizard, so I've kind of just got to hide here until it stops at... Okay, I will accept that. That is fine. That is fine by me. Are you a wizard, please? Can you calm the hell down? No? Okay, let's just let... Oh! Oh, okay. That's not annoying in every respect possible, but at least Are You a Wizard has calmed the hell down now. Imagine that as like a bug in the game. Are You a Wizard just permanently was on from a, like, faulty pill. That would be the most irritating experience. Terra-fucking-toma, you are the most... I am walking into damage thing I've ever seen. Running at warp speed against a room full of teratomas? Are you insane? Thanks, Mega Satan. I really appreciate it, man. Like, honestly, Mega Satan, I do. That is wonderful of you. So we get the Child's Heart, which isn't terrifically useful for us. I'm going to necro these guys. I'm not spending a year trying to attack their back. And now, of course, we're getting Wall Mastered, which just sucks a little bit. There we go, we have that one. Did we do it? And now for these guys, which get really quite annoying. And that is Creep. I forget that they do that. Well, at least we got a key out of it, so we got that going for us, which is nice. Alright, next up, we got some Dingle Danglage. That is fine. Nobody worries about Dingle Danglage. I just need him to die before I have to deal with another charge. That's the main deal there. So this is a little bit delicate. Normally this room is pretty damn fine. It's just I need to time the... Come on, come on, there it is, there it is, there it is. Come on, don't charge, don't charge. Whew. Okay, I think we pulled that off fairly sublimely. Speed! Coming in handy there, tangibly. That's really nice to see. Bombfly shouldn't even get to move. Those guys shouldn't even get to fire. And now it's one-on-one with the champion. That works out really nicely. You got to get them tic-tacs in. You got to do it. I just really want at least one successful goddamn Judas's Shadow run. Because every time I've been Judas's Shadow so far, I've just not been able to complete it. And that shouldn't be like that. Because it's a really, really good item. And obviously... if you could start as Judas's Shadow as like a character-on-character select, he would be one of, if not the best character in the game, simply due to his ridiculous damage multiple papayas! I don't know where we're going with this, but that's fine. Obviously, I can't spend the key on anything but the item room at this stage, so I am not going to. You can die, please. Just... well, I actually want to kill the little dingles a little bit. At least the ones that are close to me. And there it is. You should die before you charge. You, however, are not going to. Calm and collected. That is how you win the race. That is how you do it. It's just going to be really unfortunate if we get a series of enemies that really take advantage of you moving too quickly. That's obviously the massive concern. It's also massively concerning that I basically just have to do this boss again, effectively. That really... Oh, really, Sniper Worm? Really, Sniper Worm? Sniper Worm, can we have a talk about what just happened, Sniper Worm? Can we do that, please? Like, Sniper Worm, like, for real, Sniper Worm. Like, is this a thing, Sniper Worm? I'm so upset with Sniper Worm right now. I thought me and Sniper Worm were really good friends. I thought we understood each other in, like, a really fundamental way. And it turns out that Sniper Worm betrayed me, guys, and I don't know how I feel about that. I do know how I feel about having a metric crap ton of chest drop and just no keys to work with. That makes me feel a little bit upset, I'll admit. Okay, at least we've got our item room, and it's a very easy room to clear. Come on! I mean, sad bombs are really good. There's no question about it. Sad bombs are wonderful, but it's not the item right now that we need. That's the main deal with this. We need something a little bit more oomph to it than sad bombs. I don't even know if sad bombs are best placed in a chub's mouth. That's a weird sentence. But, you know, I feel like they might do more damage if they just get the point-blank tear explosion. But either way, it's still very obviously effective, because as we know, Chub dislikes smoke. Damn you, Chub. Come on, you can die as well. I guess it's just very fortunate we don't have the super speedy Chub, as that would be irritating to say the least to deal with due to our ridiculous speed here. Boom. Well, I mean, that could have been... I'm actually just going to necro them, now that I think about it. Because I'm moving so quickly, I just don't want to risk a spread of shots that I can't actually avoid. This shouldn't be ridiculous. Hey, and we get a key. So the real question is, where do we want to use that key? I mean, we could do a random gold chest. I'm feeling like a random gold chest, you know. I'm just going to say it. I'm feeling like a random gold chest. The real question is, though, which random gold chest? This obviously really sucks that I can't get this key. Alright, this one! That was good. Alright, basically the plan is to chain gold chests together. This one! Well, we got a lot of good out of that one, but not a replacement key. Which really, really sucks, because now we actually have the money for the shop. But, you know, ironically, not the key itself. So, come on. Yeah, that actually was really, I think, surprisingly effective. So was that, actually. Alright, maybe sad bombs is actually a really good item that we found, especially if we keep maintaining the bombs. Keys, please! Nope, more money that we're not allowed to spend. That's okay. Ain't nobody gonna worry about that. Well, we're gonna do our boss, I think. Well, maybe we should get the necro charge before doing the boss. Actually, what we're gonna do, in fact, hidden plan C, is that it looks very likely that our secret room is here. And if it is here... God damn it, all run. That is so upsetting. Alright, fine, we're just going to do our boss. I can't see it being a boss that necro would be massively useful, but I know what you're thinking. Famous last word. Well, technically speaking, it's still not a boss that necro would be massively useful against. It's just a boss that no one in their right bloody mind actually wants to see anywhere near their run at any time, ever. So we got to kind of just... deal with this a little bit. Go away, you goddamn peepers. Alright, we just gotta keep dodging them and slowly damaging it. Go up, there we go. And go down, there we go. Stop it. Just stop it. This boss would be so easy if it wasn't for the peeper aspect of it. It really... God damn it. How did I take the extra damage? Like, how did I manage that? Okay, we need... Oh, it's a gold chest. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay. I feel like that was quite a good sad bomb there. I just really don't want to take more damage, because obviously the devil deal may be a cincher in this. That's what I'm thinking here. Just don't do your stupid laser of brim fuckery. Just don't do that. God damn it, the bloat is just... He's just Satan. He is just Goddamn set, fuck you! Fuck you and everything you stand for, you piece of absolute goddamn... HP up's good, though. HP up is very good. Okay, rest of floor, let's see what you got for me. What is with Judas's Shadow always doing that? Granted, we've not had a single damage up the entire run apart from Judas's Shadow. We gotta at least understand that. And at least on the positive side, we got a silver lining this. We have the kind of health on the ground that lets us go into this curse room. And in this curse room is actually a really, really good curse room. So we have this going for us. And in here, we get 2 really good pills. 2 really good... Well, to be fair, that's acceptably good. And I'm going to keep my other sad bomb. We'll pick that back up. So, suddenly, we're okay on the HP front again. Suddenly we are. But it doesn't change the fact that, bloody hell, we had to face the bloat with, like, nothing. So, just a little bit salty on that front. So, the real question is, can I get this key somehow? I mean, I've only got 2 bombs, so I doubt it. I mean, I could try and do that and blast it over to the other side. Okay, so that kind of worked out. So we can at least go to the shop now. I swear if after I've just done that and wasted a sad bomb on it that we have to deal with greed, that would very much upset me. Like, I think fundamentally that would be what I would describe upsetting. Yep. I don't know why I'm surprised, actually. In fact, what am I on? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in the slightest. This is, of course, bound to happen. I just wanted stuff to buy, you know? I just wanted nice, good, actual stuff to buy, and it's just not allowed. Just give me a damage up. I am so putting all my faith into next floor's item room. That is all I'm saying. Hopefully we'll have an arcade on the next floor as well, so that gives us certainly something else to work towards, and I can't claim this gold chest anyway, so we are just going to move on with our lives. I think this is a run right here where currently I will be happy to beat the heart. That's what I'm going to say. I don't want to... Yes! Okay, good sign so far. I don't want to deal with that room. It's often kind of an annoying room in terms of just taking random bits of pointless damage. Having 3 red hearts as Judas's Shadow is obviously very, very good. To be fair, I just feel like I'm a normal character right now, having got a few damage up. So there's nothing special about being Judas's Shadow at this stage in the run, which is obviously the main issue. I'm going to go down to 30. Okay, I'm not even going to... I didn't want to put loads of money in the donation machine anyway, so really, game, that was... You just wasted your time trolling me there. Is what I'm gonna go with. Please just die. Like, can you just, one of you, like, die? Like, a little? Is that possible? Thank you, I really appreciate it. Ooh, a spirit heart out of chest, though. That I am very happy for. And we have our curse room. Do I want to go in my curse room? I mean, I've got Guppy's tail. I probably should. Guppy would obviously basically turn this into a sweet, sweet victory. So let's have a look. Well, that works out quite nicely. We gain ourselves a black heart. Was I actually fast enough to grab them in my invincibility frames and not take damage there? And then deliberately walk into that because I'm moving at 9 million miles an hour. I don't know why I said it like that, but it sounded like a beat was going to start. 9 million miles an hour as I shower in the power of the fury of the dower, and I know what up. I'm sorry. I'm not actually as salty as I'm probably coming across here. I just think it's kind of amusing. Well... We get Taurus, and actually, I am really happy we get Taurus. We have this fly, Taurus itself is wonderful, and we look like a badass now. As far as fashion goes, we've won the run, so I'm actually really, really okay with this. Like, I love Taurus as an item, and especially with the speed that I'm moving at, maybe it was a hidden blessing this entire time. Maybe because of this insane speed I've got going on, Taurus is one of the best items in the game. Necroing, you guys, cannot even slightly be bothered to deal with your shit. Do I want to go get a gold chest? I feel like I do want to get a gold chest because Cricket's head would obviously make my life right now. Boom! Well, at least we get a key, so we can go chain to the other gold chest. No, we can't, actually. That was a complete lie, and I just wanted to see if you guys remembered. That was the real test there. You gotta remember, I'm always watching you, Lebowski. Probably said the name wrong. It's been a while. You gotta give me some slack. Oh, it is like just splatting through it. It is wondrous. And, okay,
Alright, world. You're a cruel mistress, aren't you? Get splatted, greed. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. Ah, that's awesome. I really needed that. That's really good. That's really good that that happened. Again, I fall for that every time I walk in this room. The pit that's there. Probably should go get that tinted rock that was in that room as well. That you've probably already started typing about. Well, the joke's on you. I noticed it. We're not going to have enough invincibility to kill our other chubby friends, so we'll have to wait for it to happen once more. Come on, Chub. Step on the spikes. You know you want it, Chub. Can Taurus happen more than once a room? I don't actually know if it can. It's kind of interesting, because if it can only happen once, that kind of makes it a fair amount worse, doesn't it? I think, because obviously it means boss fights, you can't get more than one massive damage invincibility time, but I guess that also would be very overpowered in a boss, because you could kind of cheese it in that way. Also, that thing very nearly hit me. And Vom, okay. And we've still got sad bombs to fall back on as well, which is obviously really, really nice. Just kind of want them to die, and splat. Key? No key. Okay. You guys need to die before you split up into a pack and cannot bomb each other. Boom! That was actually... Okay, thanks, game. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it feels a little bit like it's laughing at you. You know, sometimes you do get that impression. I think you can't really blame me for that one. Necro, you're my neck. Oh, really? That's annoying. Although, splat. So very satisfying. I love this item. I really, really do. No, you will not damage me again, Room of Ultimate Pain. Yeah, what's up? You run away, Haunt. You run away. Please be a key. Yay! Alright, so we can open one more thing. We'll actually get some of these skulls as well while we're here. That was really freaking cool. We get the Fool, and we get Judgment. Judgment's probably actually really good here. I don't know why I felt the need to use Judgment in a room with magnets. That's the worst decision I've made in a while. But at the same time, it's not a big deal. Yes! Judgment! Come on, son! Keep it going. And another card. What is it? Temperance. That's... Okay, we'll just leave that here for now. And we'll pick up the Fool, and we get our HP up. We get another key. Let us open a gold chest to reveal... bombs are bombs are bombs. When we have sad bombs, bombs are good bombs. So, I think we are good to actually go for Mum here. Yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, what can we do but just see what happens? I think that's what we got to realize here. I am Taurusing here, which is... well, it's not a great item against Mum. Invincibility contact items are obviously not very good against someone who you don't have constant uptime against. But every other boss in the game is obviously very nicely dealt with. Well, I guess things like Skolex and Pin and stuff, but they're very much fringe cases in the grand scheme of things. Kind of hoping I just get lucky with one of these sad bombs. That's why I'm kind of just doing it and hoping for the best here. That one might work. Yeah, that one definitely did work. We got some damage out there, which is lovely. So, at least we've got to kill Mum. I think we have passed the true shame period of the run. The second shame test is obviously Mum's heart, and I think dying in the cathedral/chest is always kind of fine. You gave it your all. I think, irrelevant of how RNG the game is, you kind of always should be able to get to the cathedral with your play. And I know what you're thinking, but you've died loads of times on the heart recently. And yes, yeah, I have, I'll admit that. But it was because I was playing like a massive scrub, coupled with the fact that technically the heart did die at the same time as me. So I'm just saying on that one. Please though, like, can you die now? This, I don't know what it is, but long Mum fights really bug me, like, fundamentally. Oh, of course it got a little bit of extra damage. Okay, Angel Room, save me! That's... oh, yep, okay. You know what? That's okay. Flight and Spectral Tears, wonderful. I'm okay with this. And actually, I am going to bomb these. I have no need to fight the Angel, so we're not going to do that. I'm glad the tier part of it doesn't actually count. And I am actually going to Fool. The reason I'm going to Fool is because we got an extra key, and I'm just going to open this chest, because I feel like it. Nice! Well, I think that worked out kind of nicely. I still think I want the Necro, because I feel like being able to instantly go, nope, not dealing with this room is probably more useful right now. but I also think that that is a very wonderful find, as we now only need one more guppy item to really seal this run's fate. So that is very, very excellent. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep the Necro. Okay. So that is very, very good. As long as we can find a supply of keys, we can make this work. Because we do have enough gold chests spawning consistently to actually give ourselves a fighting chance of finding Cricket's head, which is good. Also, I can obviously get this key now, can't I? So that full was definitely very good. And we get the High Priestess, which is actually really useful. I think that'll be very good against the first floor of the womb boss, assuming we make it that far. Granted. And I mean, I could technically get that bomb in that room, but that's all the way over there. So let's move on. I believe, okay, I believe. And that's really the first step of the battle. What's going on in here? This room, absolutely fine. I love not having to deal with creep in the womb. I think it's one of the biggest advantages you can physically have at all points. I'm basically just going to wait for Taurus in this room. Honestly, most rooms, if I want to play this very carefully, I should just wait for Taurus, because there's no real disadvantage in doing so. It's a very potent room clear. This one doesn't work so much, especially when I'm moving at 5 million miles an hour. Like, did you see that? I tried to stop, but the brakes would just not work. Let's Necro this, so I only have to deal with one. Dodge the tear spray. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna stand here then. Hey, clone, I have a surprise for you! This is not even my final form. That's annoying. Hoping for triple red chests all up in here. We do get 2 red chests. Very, very good. Gonna go battery my Necro just so I can freely take out a wave in there, because obviously my Taurus can only handle one of them, Necro the other one, and then my mad skills the final one. So let us do this for now. We get a pill, and we actually get Fistula, which is actually a really good boss to Taurus. So I'm just gonna wait for Taurus to trigger here. Come on, come on. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Can I not actually Taurus in a boss room? Or does Taurus happen when you attack enough? No, it's not when you attack enough. It's just time-based. Oh, well, at least, I guess it's not Teratoma. That's what we got to remember here. At least it's not Teratoma. And honestly, now that I'm flying, the speed that I'm moving at becomes a lot less of a hazard, because when you're flying, obviously, you don't have to worry about ground things like you do when you're on obviously, the ground. So, kind of okay with this. Loki is absolutely fine. I'm still a little bit upset that I just, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, I don't get to Taurus in here. I'm saving the red chest for last, just because, granted, if there is a guppy item, I could become guppy right now, and it makes the boss rush easier, but I'd rather have the suspenseful, slow opening of chests as it goes down. Please, Bombfly, why do you got to be so hard to kill? So yeah, if we actually... Oh my god, I just saw it! I didn't even mean to open that, and it's okay. All right, everyone calm down. Everybody sit down, okay? All we need is for everybody to calm the hell down. There is a dead cat in that chest, and that is my third guppy item, bitch. But the point is, I'm going to go down to 1 red heart, but I feel like at this stage, I'm totally in an all-or-nothing mode as it is, because as I was saying, I can't believe I accidentally spoiled that surprise, but whatever. I have actually had, apart from Judas's Shadow, which isn't even technically a damage up, it's an extra life, I have not had any damage boost in this entire run, which is obviously really, really sucky. So, the big question then is going down to 1 life, or 1 heart on the womb, etc., worth being guppy for, especially when we already have flight. Now, I know what you're thinking, don't you dare not become guppy, you absolute bastard. And I know, I'm very much, most likely I'm going to take this dead cat, though I also feel like I should deliberately do more rooms and make use of the health that I've got. Like, I feel like I should kill the boss of this floor before taking dead cat, so that if I get a devil room, I can pay for devil... You know, let's just not talk about anything. Let's just stop being tactical. Oh, and a pretty fly. Well, this suddenly turned around. After all that considering and tactical thoughts, the guppy's collar's just sat there. Alright then, that is fine. I'm okay with that. Whatever. We're fine. That is A-okay. Come on. There we go. Wonderful. And you are going to get flied. So, I feel like basically we've got this covered now. It would amuse me a lot to find the last guppy item, but I don't think you can get hairball in a chest. In fact, I'm like 99.9%, probably guaranteed that you can't. So, yeah, we've really pulled quite the number on this floor. There's been quite a few times where a guppy transformation on the womb has really what felt like saved me. Now, I probably am going to go pick up Dead Cat, by the way. I just want to get a potential devil deal, and therefore spend all my hearts. I think it just makes a lot of sense. Ball of steel, nice. Something still alive in this room? How dare it be? Yes, goodbye. Don't know why I'm picking up money. I guess money equals power, guys. We all know that. And we've actually got a double trouble boss room. I actually really want it to be the Fallen. Then we get ourselves a devil deal item. But most likely, we're going to be seeing ourselves a Mr. Fred. And it is Mr. Fred. Okie dokie. So, obviously, not a terrifically difficult thing to deal with. I'm just going to kind of stand there and Taurus him. And Guppy should melt him pretty quickly. Sweet. So, never really a threat. I feel like base anyone could take that. Come on! Well, you know, oh, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm taking Dead Cat anyway. I may as well get reusable black hearts. Whatever. Let's go take Dead Cat. The range up obviously kind of sucks. There's nothing really too good about that. And didn't actually need to use High Priestess as well, which is obviously useful. But I'm obviously, when I've got 4 Spirit Hearts and these Black Hearts and I am ready to rock the house here, it makes sense to pick up our final guppy item. So all that we technically don't have is the hairball, which is arguably the worst of the items, though Guppy's collar is a very good argument for the worst guppy item as well. Oh, Guppy's paw as well, of course. Forgot about that completely. Hopefully I've not forgotten anything, but down we pop the next floor. Our range is fine now because of the heal. Our damage is fine now because of Guppy. So, yeah, we are actually suddenly in a very strong position to bring this run to a phenomenal close filled with cat-like justice. Awesome. Boom, boom, boom. And this is why you should never give up on a run, everybody, because you never know what might happen. It could really be anything. Though for real, the heart is going to get obliterated, and that makes me very happy. Why not? Do I even, like, wanna... I mean, I'm moving too quickly. Though there's... I can't not have... I'm such a fan of Bob's Brain. I don't care. I will always take Bob's Brain. I will always take mother trucking goddamn Bob's freaking brain. You can actually fire Bob's Brain while you are invincible, though, so that's interesting. We'll grab that black heart. We'll grab that black heart. That is fantastic. And a wealth of wealth. Somehow, I think we're okay on that front. I don't know what's telling me that, but... Oh yeah, obviously, Bob's Brain. It takes on the effect of your bomb modifiers. So we have a sad bomb Bob's Brain. Oh, Bob's Brain, I'm so sorry. I even thought about not taking you, my friend. I am so goddamn... Still sorry. Still sorry. Hey, Mum's heart. I don't know why I went in with a hey, Macarena type deal there, but... Apparently I did. Smush! Smush! Hey, you're gonna get smushed as well. There it is. The tears doing wonderful. The flies obviously melting. And glorious! Isaac, I'm coming for you. I really think there's something satisfying about using High Priestess against Isaac, though. I think that is certainly awesome. Can you imagine if I tried to do this run without deliberately dying and becoming Dark Judas? Judas's shadow even? Dark Judas, what difference does it make? I would have taken so long to get to this stage. It's not even funny. Probably would have died and been forced into it, actually. We'll get that. Should have done that after I was going in there. Now that I think about it, that's not really sensible. But whatever. Go, 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 go! Ha ha ha! The tactics are real and deliberate. Like that. That was tactical damage because of reasons. You know how it is. Splat. See, he nicely waited at the exit to the door as well. Don't really need hematosis. Doesn't do anything for me on one heart, of course. Apart from generate red hearts, but I don't need to generate hearts. And we find Isaac very easily. Good to see. A splat. Key. Let's go up. No, actually, I require the key for the actual chest, don't I? So let's not do that. Boom. Boom. That did a lot of damage. Bob's brain getting all up in there. Splat. Was a good use of Taurus there. I might actually be able to push him into the next phase, and indeed I do. So this is interesting. A run where all my damage ups have come from transformations, and I'm still wrecking, because that's just how awesome this combo actually is. That is really nice to see. We're wrecking Isaac here. And my speed, ironically, the thing that I was hating, is making it so I can dodge, crack the bullshit really well. So, we can go to the next floor, but we don't have any keys. But at the same time, we don't need any keys. I'm okay with that. We'll probably, hopefully, get enough. Having Guppy's tail on this is normally fantastic. Dirty touch. That just makes us look like we're a dirty demon. Come on, you can die. Oh yeah, I forget how that works. We have somehow got a ridiculous amount of health. Like, we really have. The jump manual, you know, not a big fan, especially while flying. It's just like a zoom in a direction. And there's one thing I don't need is more speed right now. That's the one thing I'm gonna say. And well, that I didn't even really need the Taurus there. That's a little bit awkward. No items. Okay, that is fine. I don't need them. It's actually really nice to just not need them in any way, shape, or form. Hey, how you doing, Dingle Dangle? You good? Splat! I almost feel bad about running into it and just instantly annihilating it. It really feels almost wrong. That kind of sucked. Hey guys, how you all doing? Good? Splat and splat. And we get Tech Point 5. Tech Point 5 is fine, it's just extra damage. I'm okay with that, it's the best of all the technologies. A bit of Carrion Queen action. Normally something I'd be very upset about, but actually completely fine in this instance. So that's okay. Though we are actually kind of wanting a better way of killing them at this stage. They're both very low. Come on. There it is. Lovely. I don't think I've had that room. I must have had that room before, but it doesn't seem... Ooh, a bit of Loki's horns as well. Just for the fun here. And get an extra black heart. Yeah, I'm actually glad about that devil deal. It's proved to be a nice buffer. It's kind of what's let us take Bob's brain, because I feel like the self-damage from Bob's brain is as much as the increased health from Satanic Bible. So, technical synergy there? Oh, hello, Haunt. This is going to be a frightening experience for you. Oh, no, but for real, I am hilarious. Yeah, I knew I was going to take damage there, but I was just accepting it because fuck that guy. These people are obviously easy. No keys, though. Give me them keys. I want them consumables. I haven't even found a secret room all run. I feel like I need to. Yay! Alright. So we get full health, we get hematosis, and we get Pretty Fly. Pretty Fly is actually really useful. We'll bomb those guys. And just a little bit of money. Damn! So we really actually need 4 keys, as it currently stands. Oh, cage. Cage, cage, cage. I'm okay with cage. That one should actually die before it even gets to do anything proper. Though a lot of health means that Taurus won't really do anything great, though it does let me instant kill the little dude. And it's always nice to kill the little dude. Sweet. Kind of deliberately not going the big room way, just because who likes big rooms? The Bob's Brain with Sad Bombs combo is actually wonderful. Isn't that the second rotten head we've seen all run? I swear that's not supposed to be able to happen, game. Yeah, it also takes on the Sad Bombs. That's really cool. And I managed to avoid the worst wave of damage. That is always the hardest one to deal with. Sweet. Damn, more chests I can't open. It always makes you think what wondrous items are hiding in those goddamn chests that I am not allowed to enjoy. And another one. Life, I believe, is hard. And a splat. And a splat. Sweet. I can't believe how strong Taurus actually is, even at this stage of the game. Hey, Blue Baby! How are you doing, friend? You doing good? I hope so. I would hate to see you not doing good. It's like, we're old friends, and, you know, we need to catch up and see what's going on and shoot the breeze together, and we need to make that happen. I am going to clear one more room just for the final charge of Satanic Bible, and because I secretly really want a key. Like, I just really do want a key. I feel like we're missing out not knowing. I can see forever. Oh, I can see forever. Actually, what am I doing? Well, I guess I'm here now. Hey. Oh, this room! This is the ridiculous room when you can't kill them instantly, because they really do get a little bit cray-cray. I feel like I can see forever. Yeah, alright. I had a sneaking suspicion. And I was right in my sneaking suspicion. Though, ironically, we have lost the extra health that we even did this for in the first place. So, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, you've made your point, game. I'm gonna go kill Blue Baby. I'll leave you alone for now. How did I do that? Did I have a key? I mean, I'm okay with that. I feel like my tears are ridiculous now. Okay, I'm not just randomly opening chair. Alright. I'm a little bit confused. But I also feel like I am going to annihilate him. Whoa! Polyphemus at this stage! That is awesome. My name has been Rage. This has been more Rebirth. Our streak is building, and that is good. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. And subscribe for more. Goodbye.